about to kickstart the video, but wanted to take a second to remind y'all to subscribe, like, and comment so I can better understand how to improve on the content to continue to uplift us forward. Alright y'all, thank you. Let's get straight to the video. What's up? How's everyone doing? PositiveLeo here. I'm gonna share some good stories, but before that, I want to take this time to thank you, America, for finally recognizing Juneteenth, the importance of Juneteenth. I believe investing and celebrating the people is what will move America forward. So today, I'm proud to be an American. Thank you, America. With that said, my job today is to brighten up your day towards your beautiful weekend with 3 positive stories, as always. Here we go. Story number 1. Now, this is such a good story, and this happened close to home for me because it happened actually right at Lake Michigan. Elisa DeWeet, she's 5 months pregnant. She was hanging out with her kids at the beach, and she so happened to be at the pier side of Lake Michigan on the beach. Suddenly, she noticed hands in the water frantically throwing around, and she noticed a group of children, and it's noted in the article, under age of 15, where they were being pulled by the rip currents, and they couldn't really get out of the pool. So, and there were high winds as well, and the kids were getting pulled and slammed against the pier wall. So this meant that staying afloat would be an issue, and it would be moments, right, before your energy gives out, and chances are they could have drowned. So Elisa called 911. She was screaming on the phone because with the high winds, you can't really hear anything, right? She hoped that the police could hear and that they would come ASAP, which they did. But prior to that, at that time, Elisa quoted to say, "One of those girls looked at me with so much fear in her eyes and told me she was gonna die. I promised her I would not let that happen. I promised her with everything I had in me," end quote. In that moment, Elisa, a 5-month pregnant mother, leaned over the edge of the pier, lying on her belly, her stomach, reaching out, almost falling a couple times, and managed somehow, some way to pull those kids from the waves, one by one, up the pier wall, with the waves slamming into her as well as the kids, making it completely difficult. The kids were saved, and Elisa and her newborn is also safe as well. Elisa, thank you for being a hero. Definitely an inspiration, a selfless act to save others. So I really appreciate you, and hopefully the listeners hear your story. And for all of us, we're all a moment away from being a hero and really do something selfless and help someone else as well. Thank you, Elisa, for that reminder. Story number 2. Now, this is an interesting story. You know, a lady in her late 60s, early 70s was reunited with the wallet she lost 46 years ago. Have y'all ever lost something 46 years ago and reunite with it? So one of the Majestic Ventura Theater employees saw it in a crawl space, found it. Tom Stevens is the name. And he found it. He knew he had to return it because when he looked at inside it, there was a lot of memorable items. From photos of a 1973 Grateful Dead concert ticket. There was a driver license that expired in 1976. So the driver license says the name Colleen Diston. And so Tom, like any of us, if we find something, you know, go on social media, let's say, to lay it out. Like, who is this person? Can we find this person? Can we get this wallet back to her? So after a couple thousands of shares, word got to Colleen. And 46 years, she went to pick it up. And she told the news at that time she lost it in 1975. It contained poetry, it contained notes, picture of her high school friends, the ticket to Grateful Dead concert at the University of California, Santa Barbara, and photos of Colleen's mom. And she quoted to say, quote, "It says a lot about our society that people are looking for a human story and something to feel good. People need to see the gratitude. I think there's so much negative stuff that I think this is what touched people," end quote. And I'm with you, Colleen. and Tom, which is really nice of Tom for doing what he did. He didn't have to, but he did. And that kind of action, I hope, can turn into a form of education for our people and society. Imagine what a beautiful world ahead that we could do if we're always looking out for each other, regardless if we know someone or not. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Colleen. Alright, number 3. Let's do it. This is a beautiful, powerful story here. This guy named Aaron Murphy started a group called Murphy's Life, where he collects, or the Murphy's Life Foundation, he collects online donations and uses it to help people directly to make huge changes in their lives that he may have just met in the day. From helping a woman get a pair of hair clippers she needed for her salon, to purchasing food and a motorcycle for a family to get them out of poverty. Aaron is quoted to say, quote, "My hope is that people who watch these videos would remember to feel gratitude for all that they have and learn how they can help literally change the lives of less fortunate human beings," end quote. Here's the video. Alright, check it out. Definitely check it out. It's only 2 minutes. Check it out. And remember to have a weekend. Be kind, be grateful, be well to yourself and those around you. At the end of the day, we're all interconnected in more ways than we think. Much love. Check out the video.
Tuvo un paro, después le tuve que llevar de acá, de mi casa. Esta es imposible, no es lujosa, es lo que... Mi sueño sería que mi esposo trabaje como, podría ser ya como delivery, pero no cuenta con una moto.
They have absolutely no food. Unfortunately, all their money goes towards that milk, so they have nothing here to be able to take care of the kids. We just got 3 of these. They're hard to find. We're gonna get 97 more. We're gonna give her 100, and they're expensive as shit. Eso. You guys, donations. We just bought this motorcycle so a dad can take care of his family.
Muchísimas veces no sé cómo agradecerlo todo. No tengo cómo agradecerle todo lo que están haciendo.
¿Recuerdas su sueño que me dijiste?
Sí.
De trabajo para su esposo, haciendo delivery. Mira ahí detrás de ti. Thank you guys for your donations, helping out this amazing family here. Hooked them up with a new bike and all of our amazing volunteers from Paraguay.